Hello everyone and welcome to another Week in Health. A lot of really interesting articles this week. I picked the two that I felt would be most appropriate for you. The very first one is Subway to remove a chemical from the bread. It was all over the news. It was on the internet. And the chemical they're taking out is even challenging to pronounce, azodicarbonamide. Now, this is a product that's very common in breads. And Subway, which is one of the largest producers of breads in the United States, has everybody literally fooled, and I'm saying that everything that they produce is really healthy. When you read information about Subway, some of the food that they have is not the healthiest, and the bread itself, I know, has this chemical in it, and a lot of the other franchise restaurants have it also. But I wanted to just also talk about Subway. 2 years ago, I had Subway, a salad, a spinach salad, and I was sick for 3 days. I had major digestive distress. So I know that they had over 58,000 signatures for people that they presented to Subway, and it's amazing the power of the consumer. So I would really urge you to go and do some more research on the Subway situation. I know that even in the article it talked about President Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, was congratulating Subway for the healthy food. It's perception. I just want you to be aware of what's going on. I really encourage our patients to eat organic, green vegetables. It's probably the best way to go, and drink water from a pure source. I consume very minimal or not at all restaurant type of food, and especially I avoid all franchise restaurants. The next one happened to do with how to boost your heart and brain health with fish oil. This was found in the USA Today, and Nancy Hemlick wrote this article, and it was February the 5th. It says, fatty fish may improve heart and brain health, but questions remain about fish oil pills. I have encouraged our patients for years to use omega-3 fats. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally don't want to eat fish 2 or 3 times a week. And I know so much fish today is farm-raised, and if you were to get fish from the Pacific Ocean, which I'm not saying is the best place to get fish in our society today, you may want to think about some North Atlantic salmon. We use salmon capsules and or sardine capsules in our practice. Swanson Vitamins has an excellent source, as the article went on to talk about, and so does the Vitamin Shop. We encourage our practice members to go to those 2 locations for their fish oil. But the purpose of me having a conversation with you about this today is that we encourage our practice members to have their essential fatty acids tested, because you could literally take too much fish oil and thin your blood too much. I would much rather have you use a plant-based oil like flax oil, and yes, I know that it's not totally metabolized properly, like 10% of it might be metabolized to become the good heart health long-chain fatty acid called EPA. So if you're considering taking a fish oil, you do not want to be taking a blood thinner. I would not take fish oil and flax oil simultaneously. If you start to noticing bruising, you might be consuming too much fish oil. Be aware that the fish that you're consuming, you want to make sure that it is not farm-raised fish, because they put a lot of chemicals in those fish. You may want to go and do a search on this article. It's going to tell you the healthiest sources of the fish capsules themselves. I think it's great to take some kind of oil, but I would avoid all the oils that might not be organically sourced. My name is Dr. Bob DeMaria, the Drugless Doctor.